Are we live? I think we might actually be like public live. Yes, we are. Okay, Keyboard Josiah says yo. How do I check? Hold on, I'm like still trying to get stuff set up. But you guys hear me, don't you? Like, you hear me, right? Okay, yeah, we have some people saying hello, hi. My audio's good. Okay, perfect. I should probably add like music or something. Let me put on something here. No. All right, let me know how that is. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. Like, I just put on some music. Seems like we have 3. Okay, it's good. That's good. I'm just gonna try to. Let's see. All right, this should be good actually. Yeah, if I just see, I can see the chat. I can see the analytics. Okay, perfect. I think we just get started then. We just let people find the stream over time and let them come in. Oh, no, okay. Pretty bad. Oh shoot, is that a DNF? Okay, we're gonna do some cubing. This isn't like too serious of a stream. I just wanted to like, I guess, interact with the community. Maybe answer some questions if you have any questions about stuff that I'm like currently working on. Anything cubing related you want to ask me, like opinions and stuff. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a chill kind of time. Not really doing anything today, so I thought this would be a good way to stream. Oh my god, I'm getting such bad times right now. Looks like you need to loosen the cube a little bit. I feel like the cube is already like pretty fast. Maybe I could loosen it, but this isn't even really my main. My main is between this cube and this cube. The GAN 16 Max. So maybe if I keep getting bad times on this cube, I'll switch to the other one. Okay, 940. Why no timer? You don't see the timer? There's a timer like right here, right under me. No, I do, but like physical. Oh, yeah. I lost my stock mat timer about a year ago, so I've been like meaning to get a new one. But I lost it at like a comp or something. That was a good solve, an 813. Let's see what I can do with this one. Oh my god, I messed up. Dub90 says, what's your PR? My PR for 3x, I can't talk today. My PR for 3x3 single is 7.01, and my PR for 3x3 average is like a low 9. I want to say like a 901 or something. Let's actually check what my PR is. World Cube Association. Dylan Tebow. Yeah, my PR single is 701 and my average is a 994. I didn't realize it was a... Yeah, okay, my average is 994. It's like a slightly, you know, below 10 seconds. I thought it was a bit lower. Oh, just above 10 seconds. Dang, I'm just hovering just above 10 seconds today. I can average sub 10 on like a good day. This is like a pretty good scramble. Okay, that's it. If I get one more bad time on this cube, I'm switching to my 16 max. Let's see. If this is a bad time, I'm switching to this cube. Okay, that was pretty bad, but not bad enough, I feel like. I don't know, I think I'm just kind of tired today. Like, I'm just like not operating at 100%. Come on, this is gonna be good. I can feel it. What cube are you using? This is the GAN V100 and this is the GAN 16 Max. This one's surprisingly good. In my review of this cube, I said that it wasn't as good as this cube or wasn't nearly as good as this cube, but honestly, I've been like kind of maining them both. It just depends if I want a faster, lighter cube or something more stable, more controllable, because this cube is really fast out of the box. Okay, this is a good scramble. There's like if I get a bad time on this, there's no excuse. Okay, man, that should have been a sub 9. Let me switch over to this cube. And maybe I'm feeling this today. Have you ever competed in an official competition? Asks Flamican. I've competed in actually quite a few competitions. I was just saying before, my PR single is a low 7. My PR average is a high 9. Why weren't you at FSUbers? I've actually never traveled that far to a competition before. I've never been up to Tallahassee for a comp. I live down in Miami, so it's quite the drive to go to FSU, but maybe someday. Have you ever been to a comp in Germany? No, I've never been to a comp in another country or even another state. The farthest I've gone for a competition is maybe like Daytona. Will you make any comp vlogs? I have made comp vlogs, and I have a few that are like kind of in the works. I just procrastinate a lot when it comes to editing comp vlogs because I feel like those are some of my hardest videos to edit, but they're the ones I'm most proud of. So, you know, definitely look out for some comp vlogs in the future. I want to make some more this year. Didn't you go to Jax for a comp? Oh, I did. That's right. Yes, I did go to Jax for a comp because I have family up there. So I visited my aunt at her place up in Jax, and then I went to a comp that same weekend. That's right. Okay, that's the only exception. I have been up north that far to a competition. Have you ever been to India? I've never been to India. The farthest I've gone is probably like California, which is the other side of my own country of the US. But yeah, I've never been to Asia. I would love to at some point, but okay, we're not solving too well today. Maybe I need like a coffee or something. I'm not feeling, you know, super high energy right now. Okay, sub 10, sub 10. Yes. Look at this. Just as Ben Kazee said, are you sub 10? I got a 9.17. I am sub 10 on a good day. So like, usually, yes, I'm sub 10. It just depends. Sometimes I'm just like, you know how it is. If you're a cuber, you have some off days sometimes. But yeah, I average typically sub 10, like mid to high 9s. Nothing, you know, I wish I could be like 7 or 8 second average, but as of right now, I'd average like very high 9s. Do you know how to solve a puppet cube? I've never solved a puppet cube. I've never had the chance to try because I've never touched one. I've never, you know, tried one out, but maybe in my next video. Well, definitely not my next video. Maybe in the next video that I like, you know, start filming, because there's a few in the works right now. God, I actually can't turn today. Okay, I'm just gonna try to walk you guys through my thought process. I'm gonna do yellow cross because I see these two pieces. Gonna do like an F2 B D prime. Let's just do this. I can pretty reliably hit, like, I can reliably predict cross in inspection. Like, I can plan out my full cross, but I usually can't do, like, cross +1. Except for now, when I just did. Let's go, low 9. Okay, Flamican asks, have you ever met Felix or Max or any other famous cuber? The most famous cuber I've met personally is Soup Timmy. I've seen him at a competition and we worked on some content together. So he's been in one of my videos. I've been in, I think 1, maybe 2 of his videos. If you're talking about like people who are known for being fast, Not really. I know Tommy Cherry, who's a very good blind solver and feat solver. Back when feat was an event, he was a very fast Rubik's Cube with feat solver. I know him. I've seen him at a bunch of comps, but nobody super world class. Oh my god, what a smooth solve. I'm gonna manifest more like that. It's actually really difficult for me to get under 12-second F2L. Do you have any tips? I think I would need to see what your F2L is like, because some people struggle with different things. You know, some people, they just turn really slowly. Some people, they don't have good look ahead. They pause a lot. They turn, they solve their cases really inefficiently. I would say the biggest thing that helped me was learning more efficient ways to solve bad cases. If there's an F2L case that you really dread getting, maybe look up an algorithm for it, or look at example solves and see the ways people, see the different ways people do different cases. That was a bad cross. Pretty good F2L though, and 9 seconds, nice. Oh, this isn't a good scramble. That was a really bad cross. What do you think stops you from getting sub 8 or sub 9 in average? I think honestly inspection. I think my biggest thing is not being able to predict far enough into the solve during inspection. Sometimes I solve the cross and then I have this really big pause where I need to look around the cube for my next F2L pair, and it really breaks up the flow of the solve. I think if I could just train looking far ahead into the solve in inspection, that would help out a lot. But I'm definitely gonna try. I'm gonna do some intentional training to try to get to that level, since I feel like I've been stuck at around sub 10 for a while, and I'd really like to be consistently sub 10. Ooh, okay, that was a good solve. Oh boy, what do I do here? Oh, was that 2 8s in a row? Yeah. It was 2 8s in a row. Come on, 3 in a row. 3 8s. Yes! 3 8s in a row. What would my average be if I know advanced PLL and 2-look OLL? My average doesn't go below 32 after being cubing for 3 years. I think when I knew full PLL and nearly full OLL, I probably averaged around 20-ish. I remember at my first comp, yeah, my first comp I averaged around 30, and I knew full PLL and like most of OLL. So you could probably get like, oh. Okay, that was a very broken solve. Yeah, once you learn full PLL, you could probably get like 20-ish. But I would recommend starting to learn full OLL, not too far after. Dang, we're back to the terrible solves now, I see. Okay, there we go. Flamican says, today's my birthday. Oh wow, happy birthday. I'm glad you're spending your birthday watching a TeboeCubes stream. But yeah, I hope you know, do something to celebrate and have fun. Let's go. Okay, what was that, 2 sub-10s in a row? Go, a 3rd sub-10 in a row. See if we can make that 4. I think we can. I think we can make it 4. Nope, never mind. Ah, I'm in India and the time here is 12:30 at night. What time is it in your city? It's 3 p.m., although it does not feel like 3 p.m. I feel like I just started my day because I woke up pretty late. But it is 3 p.m. King DQ versus Hi Tebow. Hey, what's up? Let's see, what do I do? Let's do Blue Cross. Oh. 10:01. That's like the worst time to get. Or 10.00. That's the worst time to get. You're like so close to sub 10. There we go. Okay, this is actually a pretty good scramble. Yes, okay. Garfy the Goat says, hey Tebow, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Flamican says, are you a full-time YouTuber? If no, then what do you do for a living? I am actually a full-time college student. So kind of what I do, I'm here on a few scholarships that allow me to be kind of comfortable financially without having to get a job or anything. So a lot of my stuff is paid for that way. But I would like to do either this or something in the like media, video industry. Maybe not this channel specifically full-time, but you know, career-wise, I want to kind of follow this path. Oh my god. 11, okay. What are you studying right now? I am studying digital media, so like basically this. I want to go into something creative, whether that's you know, social media, like working for a YouTuber, TV. Have you heard about the new skew world record? I have not. Is that single or average? Does YouTube pay you decently well or bad? It depends on the month, the time of year, just how things are going. You know, obviously whenever a cubing world record is broken, those videos that I post on my channel get a lot of views. So, you know, I got a decent spike in pay around the time Theodore broke his world record. So right now, in the past month, YouTube has probably given me like $100, 110 maybe. So, you know, definitely not enough to live off of, but an extra chunk of bonus cash, I guess. It's more like a side hustle than anything. Single 0.73. Wait, when was this? Skew world record 0.73. Oh wow, this is like recent. Yeah, this was literally just like yesterday. That's crazy. Oh my god. I didn't even know it was possible to turn that fast. Sponsored by a cubing company? Yes, I am. I am sponsored by SpeedCube Shop. So you can go to SpeedCube Shop right now, you know, get all the cubes you want, and use the code Teboe to get 5% off. That's TEBOE. But SpeedCube Shop has been absolutely amazing to work with. Yeah, couldn't be more grateful to SpeedCube Shop for the support that they've, you know, given me over the years. Okay, we got an 838. Was that our best solve this session? No, I got an 813 earlier. We're gonna try to get 2 8s in a row. Oh my god, you saw that, right? I was so close to getting an 8, and then I kind of had that like weird luck up at the end. Come on, we can redeem ourselves. Another 8, another 8, another 8. Okay, you know what? 9, not too bad. Come on, more sub 10s. There we go. That's another 8. Can we make that 2 8s in a row? Let's see. If I had a different PLL, probably. I used to really like Z perms, but now they kind of mess me up. Flanagan asks if I watch cricket. No, I'm not huge into sports, and also cricket's just not a huge thing in my country, in the US. We mostly watch like basketball, American football. Those are like our main things. Something I'm noticing in your solve is that you do a lot of turns when you don't need to and also have some locky turns. Yeah, I'm definitely locking up a lot today, and I don't know necessarily why that is. But I'm going to try to turn a bit slower now that you said that. Okay, look at that. I turned a little bit slower, and I'm still sub 10. Yeah, I'm going to really try to cut out those, like, filler moves that I do sometimes when I'm just, like, don't have anything to do on the cube. Uh-oh. Okay. It's a bit of a mistake. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a bad solve. Yeah, I did a lot of extra moves there. I guess I just have this habit of doing like a bunch of U moves to find things around the cube. When you do color neutral, how far ahead are you able to plan after you choose your cross color? Usually, like, full cross, but nothing else. The solve was pretty smooth. Yeah, I noticed the things that set apart my fast solves, like my 8s and 9s, from my slower solves, are just how fluid they are, how well I'm able to look ahead. Okay, this looks like a very good scramble. Let's see if it is. Oh, I locked up there. I swear I don't usually lock up this much. Maybe it's just because I'm on stream. It's like a little bit different of a setup. What is my average this session? 1061. Honestly, not that great, but let's do this. Let's see if I switch to this other cube, if I lock up a bit less. High 10. Okay, a 7 if we don't count the AUF I missed. That was a very good solve. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other cube. I'm feeling it today. Okay, I'm gonna try to look ahead further this solve because I have a 3-move cross. I have a F prime R2 D2, which means this will probably end up, no. Let's do this. Okay, look ahead was pretty good that solve. Yeah, that's definitely the main thing I gotta work on. It's every single solve where I feel like I have good look ahead. Sometimes you just feel it. It's not about, you know, technically how long you're pausing or whatever. You don't have to measure that stuff. You just like kind of feel it out. If you feel like your solve is going smoothly, then my times are better. For example, this one, oh, no. Yeah, that one didn't feel too great. But if I feel like I have a, you know, understanding of what's around the cube as I'm solving it, and don't have to pause and look around a bunch, those are the times when I get good solves. For example, I predict this is going to be a 9.16. Oh, no, okay. I jinxed myself there. I'm going to like predict my times as I'm solving. Now, this is already not a great solve. God, that one hurt. That one hurt because I did not. That was a terrible cross. I had a terrible cross, really good F2L. It was gonna be a 9-second solve, and then really bad PLL execution. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's do this. Boom, straight into first pair, then into that, easy PLL. 11. Okay. Let's try to get our average today below 1050. Right now we're at 1056 average in this whole session. I think we can get it below 1050 as like a bare minimum. Bottle Wiz says hi. Hello, what's up? What can is that? I assume you mean what cube. This is the GAN 16 Max. I have school tomorrow and it's 21:20 right now. Where do you guys live? Like, cause I tried scheduling the stream to like, you know, a time that I thought would be good for everyone, but yeah, based on like different time zones and stuff, this might not be the best time for everybody. So I just want to make sure that when I schedule my next stream, it's at like a more convenient time for more people. I'm gonna see if I can do something here. I'm pretty sure, I've never tried out this feature before, but I'm pretty sure you can stream for both mobile and like both vertically and horizontally. I like totally forgot about that. Is that something I can do? No, I think maybe only after it's done, or after, you know, before you start it, you have to clarify that. But that would be cool if I could stream both horizontally and vertically at the same time. What is my best single and average? My PB single is 5.50, and my best average of 5 is probably around a 7-ish. If you mean in competition, my PR single is 701, and my PR average is a high 9. I think 994. Okay, 996. You should try beating my official single, 6.05. That might take a long time. Yeah, that would take a long while if I tried to do that. Okay, we're getting a little better. Oh, wait. Is this already a dual stream? Stream URL? No, it can't be. Let me see. I'm trying to look up how I can do like a... Put your second... No, I think I have to do that like when I start the stream. Let me know, is anyone here watching on their shorts tab? I doubt it, but... No, I can't because I've already started the stream. Okay. Got it. Maybe I'll like, in a bit, I'll end the stream and I'll go live again. Yeah, actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So guys, I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'm gonna start it up again in just like 30 seconds. But I'll see you then.